What is up, ladies and gentlemen of the online Jamily? JamiroFan2000 here with yet another episode of the Jamiroquai Minute. All the latest Jamiroquai news, and I have two new Mini-Jamiditorials to tell everybody in the online Jamily to check out and read in their own time. So let's get into more news about that.
Hi, this is David from the Jamiroquai Funkin site, and you are watching the Jamiroquai Minute.
In recent project news, I had to go to Jamiroquai Minute to note that I've been working on an ever-long project called Jamiditorials, or my flip on the whole opinionated op-eds about specific topics in the Jamly of over 30 years. Well, I decided to take a little break from my main Jamitorial releases and release some mini Jamiditorials, which are about 2 to 5 pages in length about various topics. And I just released two new mini Jamiditorials over the last few weeks here into the beginning of July of 2025. Mini Jamiditorial number 4 was called The Great Albums Produced by the late Toby Smith of Jamiroquai 2002 through 2013, looking at a small selection of some of the great albums that Toby Smith was able to post Jamiroquai to produce in the studio, which I think everybody in the Jamily need to check out in their own time, from the likes of Jamie Scott, the Hoosiers, and so forth. Just a really cool little jam editorial, raising the profile of some really good albums that the late Toby Smith of Jamiroquai had produced in his emerging fledgling and producing career outside of Jamiroquai in the mid to late 2000s. And then in jam editorial number 5, I take on one of the biggest questions the Jamily is currently dealing with right now, and that's the reasonings for the current Jamiroquai album 9 taking so long to come together. Now, there are always variables at play when it comes to an album being made for such a very long time, and Jamiroquai does average between 4 to 7 years per album cycle in the composition, the recording, and of course the final mixing process of said new album era. So I basically just touch on a few of the major points of reasonings why this Jamiroquai album 9, which is highly anticipated, is taking a very long time. But as I said, those two aforementioned mini Jamiditorials are available on my Instagram and Instagram.com/@JamiroFan2000. But if you'd like to check out those two new mini Jamiditorial releases, to enjoy a little bit of a light reading during your day or during your summer, I'll be sure to put links to both of those Jamiditorials that are now available down in the description area of this episode of the Jamiroquai Minute down below. So be sure to check out that writing in your own time. And all the compliments are much appreciated on all these projects I've been doing in the Jamily. But as always, this is JamiroFan2000. I'll see you again really soon with another Jamiroquai Minute. Bye-bye, everybody. Take care, and I'll see you around.